Tier 5 of Breakout Racing League. Round 4 at Zandvoort. And first person out of the garage, we have a Ferrari that is... Let's see. Alright, we got Blackwater heading out on the mediums. Shredder also on the mediums. Tyrell Stiggs doing something interesting. He's got the wets on. I have seen that in esports guys going out and just laying rubber for traction. A lot of people on the mediums, surprisingly. I wonder how many of them will keep those as their fastest tire. Tweaking. I had a little interesting moment there, but about first. Oh, and he has invalidated his first lap. Let's see if that carries over. If that was just the out lap. All right, he's good. Rounding turn 1. First person on a flying lap here. Fourth gear through there, solid. Coming through this S section up to the big right-hander. It's a difficult traction zone sometimes. The car can get away from you a bit. That was solid. Coming up to the end of Sector 2 here. Purple, as he is the first person to do a flying lap. And coming up to the final 2 corners. One highlight of Zandvoort is his banking here for the final corner. Last DRS zone, and as it comes to the line, it is a 109.235. And we have Red Bull, coming across the line at a 111.7. That right there shows the difference between the soft and the medium tires there. Let's see who else is on a flying lap here. We have... Tito pops in between the two. He has a 110.857. The Williams. There are a number of other. Let's go check on our Renault here. On a flying lap on the medium tire as well. So a lot of the early guys on mediums. Most of the cars still in the pit lane. Oh, he gets a bit of a wiggle out of there. Just touches the grass, using all of the track there. Oh, there's been a moment in Sector 2 as one of the Ferraris was spun around. And, oh, we have a 110.8. Barely pipping Tito for second place there. Still the only soft tire to run a lap tweaking in the Ferrari. He is 1.6 seconds ahead of second place. Alright, we have BRL Phantom here on a soft tire. Looks to be our second soft tire runner of the day so far. Rounding turn 3 or 4 there. Oh, he's going to run into a bit of traffic here. Traffic pulls out of the way nicely. Good respect between the drivers there. Coming through. Slight lock up there, but good on track. Oh, and he invalidates. That is not what you want to see there. All right, and as he comes across the line, looks to be starting another flyer possibly. Seems to be very committed, so I'm going to say that's true. Slight lock up into that corner. Coming around. Very good. Tire temps are an issue at this track. So it'll be interesting to see if he can keep those under control for 2 laps.
Nope.
Slight lock up again. Ah, we have another commentator here.
I was last minute.
Yeah, me too. It's all right.
I don't really know what's going on here.
We have a number of runners on the medium tire. Phantom here just went purple in the second sector. Let's see if he can. Oh, he keeps it valid. All right. He is running low on ERS. That is a problem when you run 2 flyers in a row. It is 5th place for him at a 1 minute 10.925. We still have 3 drivers to not settle lap. Victor, Sergeant, Milk, and Redeemer. Alright, looks like Redeemer here is starting his flying lap. Looks right on board with him for this lap, shall we?
Yeah. A little bit of block up there.
Got a good line through there. So goes a bit deep there. You could get a little closer to the apex, but not bad.
Knocks up a bit through there as well. Chicane.
See if he can carry speed through here and into the right-handed banking. For the ZRS, and as he crosses the line, it is 3rd place in a 109.971. Still fastest lap is tweaking at a 109.234.
192 is very quick. Tier 5 standards.
It is. It might just be good enough for pole as is, but we'll have to see how the rest of qualifying plays out here.
No one else is on the flying lap. Flash retired.
Oh, it looks like we have a retirement there. Dark Flash down in 11th place has retired from qualifying. Hopefully that doesn't set him up too poorly for the race, but
yeah, he said he struggled around here. Okay, doing so good as well. Well, he's out of fuel. Blackwater.
Phantom is on the outlet.
Blackwater's on a lap. He's purple sector 2.
Oh, yeah, purple sector 2. All right, let's see how sector 3 goes. See if he can keep it up.
Oh, almost invalidates.
Oh, right on the edge. That was on the limit of track limits right there.
5th place.
As he goes, I have it 3rd in a 109.761.
300's off 2nd.
And it is tight between 2nd and 3rd there. Hungry Cave and Blackwater. Quite the battle.
Yeah, Phantom starting his lap as well.
Choice for qualifying, but we have seen that all but one drivers are now on the soft. See if TRL Stig there can keep it on the mediums and go for the alternate strategy or not.
Yeah, only 12 drivers in the race, so 2 drivers either can go on mediums or start on first soft, so that gives a bit of a strategy advantage. Play on their hands.
And TRL Stig has gone on to softs. We have a purple sector 2 again from Phantom. Let's see how his flying lap ends up.
Oh, he invalidates.
Oh, invalidation.
So unlucky.
We have a yellow flag in sector 2. I think that's just traffic getting out of the way. We have Caveman. Looks like he is on a lap. Oh, he is not. He had just improved his lap. He is up to a 109.463. So about 2/10 off of pole position for Hungry Caveman.
Shifts moves up into 5th.
Shifts into 5th with a 110.257. Looks like Tito here is on a hot lap.
He says hello.
Nice traffic getting out of the way for. Seems to be a couple instances of traffic getting in the way here. Carries good speed through this mock chicane here. Let's see how he does in the final 2 corners. Coming around the final corner. Opening DRS. He is out of ERS. So interesting. If you are new to F1, the way ERS works this year is you get an allotment per lap. And in qualifying, sometimes you end up overusing that allotment. So the final few meters there will be without ERS.
Yeah, Redeemer moves up into 3rd.
That was quite the lap from Redeemer on 109.653. Tweaking is still sitting up in pole with that early set 109.234.
It's getting tight. Last minutes of the qualifying.
Seems like Stig is on a lap here. He was the last of the medium runners who has now joined the softs. Coming through the penultimate corner. Right on the edge of the limit. Opens DRS and across the line. Stays 5th position.
We're about up on the right. Not many people setting laps. Blackwater is the only one on track that's setting a lap right now in the late stages of qualifying. Down sector 2.
As we're coming into the final 2 minutes, we have another number of drivers on an out lap right now. See how Blackwater does on his lap.
He abandoned it.
Yeah.
Don't know why, yeah.
Interestingly, he must have been down on his delta. Let's see if he'll go for another lap or if he's gonna possibly try and pit for fresh tires. Nope, on to another lap he goes. And we have a spinner. That's Sergeant Milk has spun in sector right at the change from sector 1 to 2.
Scabby says they can't hear me. That's a problem. Hold on, let me try. Invite me back to the party if you can.
Alright, coming into the last 30 seconds of qualifying here. We have tweaking on a lap. Looks like Hungry Caveman is on a lap. He has gone purple in sector 1. As we see, there's a Williams spun around. That would be Tito, has spun in sector 3. And Tweaking pulls into the pits. And Caveman has gone purple in sector 2 here. This might be it. This might be it. He has gone purple in both sectors. Right on the edge, coming around the final corner. DRS in full throttle wide. Oh, and he abandons. He abandons. It looks like we have 2 more drivers on a lap here, Shifts and Phantom. Shifts coming through the chicane, Phantom a couple seconds behind him. Don't want to get any of his dirty air, so. Short line, Shifts does not improve from 5th. As Phantom comes up to the line. It is 7th for Phantom. Alright, ladies and gents, here is your qualifying order. We do have 1 driver on the mediums. Flash down in 11th. He would have free choice of tire regardless. In just a minute or 2 after the formation lap, round 4 of Breakout Racing League Tier 5 Xbox at Zandervoort. He is one to watch this race.
Oh, they still can't hear me. Damn it. That's weird. Oh, okay.
All right,
Oh, they
as
can.
we start the formation lap here. Tweaking on pole, followed by Caveman, Redeemer, Blackwater, Shifts, Stig, Phantom, Tito, Sergeant Milk, Shredder, Dark Flash, and MRL Victor.
Oh, Water got disqualified.
Water has been disqualified from the formation lap, but do not worry, he's just stuck with cold tires, but will be able to race. Tire temps will be something to watch around this track. In other tiers, I know in my race I struggled with it, so we'll see how these drivers deal with it.
Oh, your mic is a bit off. Something's happening. Oh. Alright, it's good now. Yeah. All good. Let me pull off standings in case we ever need that.
Rounding the final corner. Interestingly, the field is spread out, so he will be sitting on the grid for a hot minute. As we see Blackwater still there. Cold tires may be an advantage, who knows?
Who knows, yeah. On the start they might not, though.
Might get a poor start. Alright, predicted pit stops. Looks like soft to hard is the preferred strategy. Maybe soft to medium. We'll have to find out. Alright, as the drivers are lined up on the grid. Three, 4, 5 red lights. And we are underway. Tweaking gets a good start. Oh, something happened to Blackwater. There's Tweaking goes in. Followed by K-Man and Redeemer.
Oh! Safety car.
Safety car already. Safety car already.
Tweaking in.
Like there's problems in the... There is debris all over the front stretch. Victor damage in the Haas. Looks like that Red Bull has damage too. A number of cars missing chunks of their front wings. As Blackwater does get... he's been disqualified.
That's very poor. I think something happened. If he got disqualified and disqualified from a relation lap and then got involved in an incident, maybe it was something with his wheel controller.
I agree.
Caveman and Tweaking were battling it as well. They were side by side, but Tweaking got the override for the safety car.
So, I don't think we'll see many people take the chance to pit stop under the safety car, as the field is very bunched up and it is lap 1 still, but you never know. There may be some people trying desperation strategies.
Yeah,
I know a number of them have front wings. Yeah.
I wonder what strategy they go, soft hard or soft medium soft or something.
Alright, Phantom has pit, and Tito, Shredder, and Victor have all pit as well. Behind this safety car. Number of drivers all coming out of the pits. So So the safety car will come in once the entire field has gathered up. See a number of drivers weaving around, trying to keep some temperature in those tires. Oh, interestingly, we have a backup at the one of the final straights here. Looks like Tweaking came to a harsh stop and everyone else wasn't quite expecting it. It does seem like the safety car is in this lap, so we'll see how this plays out on the restart here.
Tweaking is pulling a bit. We'll see about the rest.
As we go too wide back there. Tweaking holds the lead, followed by Caveman. Oh, we have a spinner. We have a spinner. Phantom has spun.
Oh.
Yellow flags. No sign of a safety car yet. Tough break for Phantom.
Yeah, he's on medium at all. It's not going to help his strategy at all. He already pitted one time.
Oh, and we have another spinner. Tito has spun. I don't see much damage, but those tires are going to be in an interesting place after that.
Yeah, he's in. Well, looking at the standings now, he's in the fight for the championship against Redeemer and Money X Games. I think Money X Games got moved up into Tier 4, but I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Top 3 holding steady here. Other than those 2 unfortunate spins, it has been a relatively calm restart. Tweaking with the fastest lap. Oh, yellow flags. We have another spinner. Looks like Shredder has spun. He is on the soft tires. So tire temps must be an issue. There's a number of drivers struggling right now.
Flash and Victor battling. I think there's things picked up. Oh shit! And Stig.
We have a close battle here. Only 2 tenths separating Milk and Stig here. Up top, Tweak has pulled a over 1 second gap. So Hungry Caveman will not get DRS off of Tweak. Sergeant Lump looking for a move. Can't quite get it to stick just yet. Oh, very close.
Yeah, Stig just blocked him. the wideness of the track is so short. Oh, Redeemer's off.
Oh, Redeemer spun. He must have hit the wall or something. He has dropped a number of places there. As you can see up top here, we have Caveman and Tweaking pulling away from the rest of the field. Third place is a whopping 2.5 seconds behind first.
Dominating, but Caveman is still there. He's still in the fight.
As we see Stig looking for a move on shifts. Sergeant Milk right behind him. This is a battle for the last podium spot here.
He's looking for a move.
Not quite, but they are on top of each other. Milk practically pushing Stig through that left-hander.
Goes for a move who wastes their ERS on here.
Yes. At this track, there could be an advantage to running a high downforce setup, but that will mean ERS is harder to manage.
But here, Stig is on 24 and it's not helping him, but look at him, he's on the back of Shift. He's looking for a move down here. Shifts goes wide.
Oh, Shifts goes wide. Shifts goes wide. That gives Stig the place. And Milk is right on the back of Shifts now. Let's see if Stig can pull away or if Shifts and Milk are going to keep following him.
Oh, Shifts looks up. Victor passes Redeemer.
Oh, Redeemer's fallen back another position. So it started about P3. Is all the way down at 7th now. Is there some more action going on between these three?
Yeah, Redeemer in the title fight, but it's not helping him, especially that Money, the Tier 4 championship leader, is not attending this race, so he needs as much points as possible if he wants to stay in the fight.
Races like these are what make or break the championship later on, so good amount of pressure on these drivers to perform.
Stig is already pulling from Shifts and Milk, but Milk is still in the hunt for P4. Shifts goes wide.
Keeps it on the track nicely.
Yeah, he always seems to go wide there. It hasn't helped him, especially since Stig overtook him.
After this train here, ending with Redeemer and the McLaren, the field has spread out a bit. Kind of have three groups right now. You have the back four all spread out, and you have this nice train from about 7th to 3rd, and then you have Caveman and Tweaking out front just pulling away.
Yeah, Shift's got a mediocre exit, but Milk is pulling on him. He's using the overtake that Milk has. Shift still has the DRS.
Is he gonna make it? Oh, it doesn't look for the move, but these three are on top of each other yet again.
Yeah, Phantom and Dark Flash are battling. Phantom overtook him in the main straight.
Oh, wing damage. Wing damage from Milk. Shifts go slower than Milk was expecting there. We'll see how this progresses. Almost immediately, Milk has started falling off the back of those two.
Yeah, he was, I wouldn't say impatient there, just unlucky from that braking zone. A lot of people break their front wings there.
Oh, and it looks like the Hustard Victor also has wing damage there, as he is missing an end plate as well. So a number of these cars are
Not helping
running
people.
without bits of their front wings. As we check in with our leader here. Looks like this initial train here has started to fan out slightly more since the wing damage to Milk. I imagine not too many more laps before these guys will be pitting, as those soft tires and high temps must be screaming by now.
People without end plates are battling Milk and Victor.
We'll have to see how track limits plays out here. It is easy to... Oh, and we have Milk pitting. Looks like Milk is first of the top soft runners to pit. And it is the medium tire he is putting on. Now that is an interesting choice.
They'll almost
We'll
going
have
to
to
the
see if
end.
he can make those last, but I don't think they will last to the end. As Shifts has started catching up to Stig again. And we see Flash and Tito back here getting a little close to each other. As we check back in with our leader, he is rounding the end of lap 10 onto lap 11. Has a 2.6 second gap back to Hungry Caveman in second place. Running strongly. This would, if it finishes up right now, this would be a great points haul for Ferrari here.
Yeah, if you can hold it off, milk 3-second time penalty. You were talking about the penalties earlier.
Gotta watch out for those, especially when you get in a train situation. 3 seconds adds up very quickly.
Yep. Tito and Lord Flash are battling through turn 1.
Looks like Tito had gotten past Dark Flash there. Let's see if Dark Flash can respond. Dark Flash, slight lockup there.
He's pulling away. Hopefully we can... Those two can fight again and we can catch that.
So we see Shifts and Stig here right on top of each other here. These two have been battling almost since the beginning.
Soft tires are starting to lose grip now. Hopefully we see some undercuts and overcuts happening. Stig goes a bit wide.
Alright, pit window has opened. Lap 12 to 15 for a one-stop strategy onto the hards. So as we were saying, that pit onto the mediums might be a risky play. I don't know if they'll last to the end here. Sergeant Milk sets the fastest lap at a 1:12.285. Those medium tires are coming to life now. As you can see, the sauce has started falling off.
Yeah, it is. Lap 12. Someone's got a pit.
I don't know how much longer before these guys start having that tire warning pop up.
I think it's up now. You can visibly see the tires are not in good shape.
Interesting though. Shifts has 100% ERS right now, so he has a lot to play with coming into the next 2/3 of this race here.
Yeah, and Stig barely 16, so he's under pressure. He pits.
Oh, Stig comes flying into the pits.
So does Caveman.
Followed with Victor and Caveman. Caveman onto the hards there.
Oh, Shifts is off.
Shifts has spun. He is in the dirt past turn 1. Comes Phantom flying through. Caveman is right behind him. But those tires have to be screaming by now.
Yeah, you can see it. Poor Shifts. He was having a good battle with Stig, but I think that's over. Now Stig is gonna battle him with one pit stop.
This could be interesting. Stig is now quite a ways behind Shifts after that. Interesting is, but I don't think Shifts has pit yet. So Tweaking, Redeemer, and Shifts and Dark Flash still have yet to make a pit stop in this race.
Tweaking's pitting.
Right as I say that, Tweaking comes in for the hard tires. We see Redeemer in the background following him in. Let's see if he also fits the hard tires.
Shifts also in the pits.
Shifts in the pits is after that spin. Hard tires for him as well. They seem to be a popular choice today. And Redeemer and Dark Flash coming out of the pits. They're going to try and share the same space of track here. The two Williams in 4th and 5th here, still nice and together. That would be a nice haul for the team if they can keep that the way it is.
Yeah, but don't forget Milk. Milk can separate the two. Tito is under pressure.
That is true.
He is on older mediums as well.
Dark Flash down in 8th. He has, okay, he was the early pit stop under the mediums. Excuse me, sorry, he has not pit yet. He was the one who started on these mediums. So it'll be interesting to see what strategy he chooses.
Yeah, Victor and Flash are battling, but Victor is all in the back of Flash. Flash is under pressure.
Let's see, will Victor go for the move? Can he get it done? He gets it done into turn 1, pulls ahead of Flash. And Milk has split the Williams. He didn't get past.
Yeah, Stig, no ERS as well.
So Phantom and Flash on older mediums, everyone else on relatively newer hards. Caveman and Phantom here. Caveman is within 1 second, so he will have DRS. And Milk has pulled up onto Stig, so he did not waste much time after getting in front of Tito. As Phantom gets a penalty, those track limit warnings are going to start adding up here for some of these drivers.
Yeah, and Flash are battling.
1%, so Stig is running on almost no ERS. See that red light flashing in the back? That means they are under 10%. They are right on top of each other through these first turns.
He's doing a very good job overtaking.
And we see Flash and Shifts here. Shifts did pit. Flash still on the older medium, so we might see Shifts pull a bit of a gap here. Oh, and Milk has gotten in front of Stig. I wonder if Stig had a moment there, but Milk is past. Phantom up in 2nd right now.
Yeah,
Caveman is right on his back.
This is not good for Caveman if he wants to hunt down for the lead. He's already 5 seconds behind Tweaking.
That gap before the pit stops was about 2.5 seconds. So through the pit stops and traffic, Caveman has lost about another 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, he has no ERS as well, so it's not helping him.
Yep, Phantom running on only about 10%. As you can see that flashing lights start to turn on.
Oh, Flash is out.
Oh, and there's problems for Flash. Problems for Flash. He is missing his front wing. He must have had a spin under it. And we have a virtual safety car. All drivers will have to reduce their pace. So those who are running on low ERS, this is a godsend for them, as they can harvest that ERS back up.
Yeah, that's very unlucky from Flash. He was getting overtaken from side to side. And he got that damage on lap 1.
The way a virtual safety car works is everybody maintains relatively the same gaps between each other. So Tweaking will retain this nice lead he has over Phantom and Caveman. And we have a drive-through penalty for Flash, speeding under virtual safety car. That's not good.
Flash, oh man.
This race has gone from bad to worse for him. But we are back under green for the rest of the field. close battle here between Victor and Redeemer. Oh, and Flash has DNF'd. Flash has crashed. He's out of the race. No safety car though.
20 laps.
Stays green. Oh, Victor's having a look at Redeemer. They go side by side through the S's. Oh, Redeemer holds on. Let's see if Victor comes back at him or not. Come through the right-hander. Take a wide entry into this late apex left-hander. Gives those right side tires a chance to breathe. So we see Phantom and Caveman. They're back on top of each other too. Redeemer being pushed by Victor through that corner. And Caveman looks for a move around the outside. Doesn't quite get it done there. Going into its next turn. Redeemer just far enough to avoid Victor. Victor had a charge there, but wasn't able to capitalize on that. So we see Caveman and Phantom still neck and neck. Victor pulling on Redeemer through the S's again, but Redeemer able to hang on. Caveman has been centered, and we have a time penalty for shifts. That is a 3-second for track limits. Tweaking still holding a nice lead in this race, 3.7 seconds. As Phantom most likely will need to pit again. I will be very surprised if he makes those tires last to the end.
Yeah, this is the point where mediums are dying. It's not helping Caveman at all.
Redeemer pulling away from Victor slightly, so I don't think Victor's going to have many more chances. Caveman and Phantom, though, right on top of each other, and Sergeant Milk is trying to join this party. Right-hander coming down. Another right-hander. These tires are screaming by the time you get here. Slight lockup from Phantom. Caveman is all over him. Is this his chance to make a move? Caveman goes to the outside. Let's see if he can make it work around the outside on Phantom. Side by side through the corner. Caveman still holding, and he has got the move done. Caveman gets around Phantom. That will be great for him as he is no longer stuck behind traffic. As we see another gap here, Tito being caught by Redeemer. Those fresher hards of Redeemers are starting to come in against Tito's old mediums. As Tito pits.
Had to re-overtook Caveman on the straight.
Oh my, we have quite the battle here for second and third. So it looks like Milk has joined the battle too.
Splitting both AlphaTauris.
Caveman getting a little squirrely through there. See if he can keep it under control. As Victor is caught back up to Redeemer back there, the Haas and the McLaren. See if Caveman tries to make another move or not. Stays right behind. Redeemer seemingly holding a gap to Victor, so. Oh, as we see Caveman right on the back of him. Let's see if he can oh, Phantom pits. Phantom has come into the pits.
Milk is going down the inside of Caveman.
Oh my gosh, he makes that move work.
He got caught
What a
napping.
Caveman was not expecting that. He is still stuck behind an Alpha Tower. As we see Shredder and Shifts starting to get a little battle here. Shifts on much newer tires, so we'll see how that goes. Check back in on Redeemer. Victor here. Redeemer's still holding a bit of a gap, but Victor right on his tail. As we see Milk and Caveman here. And Victor right on the back of Redeemer there. Shifts still right on the back of Shredder. And your race leader, Tweaking, has extended his gap to 5.5 seconds. So long as he keeps it clean, this one's looking like it's his to lose. Sergeant Milk still on those older mediums. I don't think he can make those to the last to the end, but we'll see if he can prove me wrong on that. As Shifts has a bit of a problem back there. He is all over the place.
Oh, man.
What happened to him? That is unfortunate. Looks like he is missing a nice chunk of his front wing. You see Caveman still holding that under a second gap to Milk. And Redeemer and Victor seemingly pushing each other through every single corner. Milk and Caveman going into turn one. Milk still holds that gap. Oh, this looks like Victor's chance. He goes down the inside of Redeemer. Redeemer holds it around the outside. They are side by side. Victor still has the lead. Side by side. Right-hander going down into the banking. And Victor has got the move on Redeemer. As you see Caveman and Milk still holding. Milk still holding second. Caveman third. Victor has moved up into fifth with that move on Redeemer. It's got a sizable chunk to Stig though. And Shifts is in the pit for soft tires. 12 laps, that's about what the leaders did at the beginning, so he should be good to go till the end on those. I wonder if we'll see a last lap Lando style charge for the fastest lap from him. Sergeant Milk and Hungry Caveman coming into turn one. Milk still got the nice gap. See if Redeemer wants to redo that battle with Victor at all. Still choosing to stay right behind him. So the field has gotten pretty spread out at this stage of the race. Tweaking with a 4.7 second lead, followed by Milk, who's on old tires and most likely will pit. Then we have Caveman, Stig, Victor, and Redeemer, Phantom, Shredder, Tito, and Ships, and 2 DNFs, and Blackwater and Dark Flash.
Milk has relatively closed the gaps. Tweaking, it was like about 5 seconds. Milk another 3 seconds. That's not good.
As Milk gets another penalty. He is up to 6 seconds in penalties and comes into the pits. It's stopped in time nicely. That puts Caveman up in the second position. And Milk pits onto mediums again. He's going for a 2-side strategy of soft, medium, medium.
Finally, some fresh air for Caveman.
Let's see where he feeds out. Looks like it's going to be right with his teammate there. It'll be interesting to see if we get a teammate battle here towards the end. As Redeemer has slightly fallen off of Victor. He is out of DRS range, so that will make overtaking a bit harder.
Because Milk didn't go on the softs. The softs can definitely go on the end, especially if they're new. Well, for Milk, sorry.
I agree there.
Yeah.
Tweaking, still holding the gap up front nicely. We have Caveman. And there it is. I knew it was going to be coming. Shifts has set a fastest lap of a 112.001. Overall, Victor is looking nicely as he is up a net 8 positions. Let's see if he can hold this to the end. That would be very nice for him. And we have a bit of a battle here between the Williams and the Red Bull. Everyone else still fairly spaced out. Shredder there on 21 lap old hards. As he has a yellow fuel light come on, which means he may not make it to the end if he keeps running the fuel where it's at. So we'll see if he goes into fuel saving at all. As Redeemer picks up a time penalty, 3 seconds for track limits.
Shifts another fastest lap, finally into the 11s.
Into the 11s, 111.993.
Man, Shredder on 20 lap old hards. So that is a long stint.
I will be impressed if he makes it to the end on those. They will be dying. Punctures in this game are possible. They start happening after about 75%. So we'll see how he fares. Hopefully he can make it without one of those. So you see Victor kind of coming on the stake there. And Milk has pulled up to Redeemer. So those tires are kind of making a difference. Those newer mediums versus the older hards.
Victor's
off.
off.
Have the pace advantage. Victor is off.
Oh no.
What has happened to him? He's spun.
He was just struggling.
Damage for him. That is unfortunate. He had a great battle with Redeemer. He was doing well. But now Redeemer is under pressure from Sergeant Milk.
Yeah, at least half of the grid already. Well, Spunner has made a mistake that has costed them greatly. Sorry.
Yeah, teams were getting plenty of practice with wing changes this week. As we see Shredder and Tito still pretty close back there. Let's see if Milk will make a move on Redeemer here. As he tries around the outside. Looks like Redeemer let him through there.
Redeemer has front wing damage. So he's struggling.
Redeemer probably thought that the battle wasn't worth the time. Just let him by.
Yeah. Victor's in the pits. Onto the softs. Maybe he can challenge Shift for the fastest lap.
We'll have to see. Shredder and Tito still pretty close. As Shifts picks up another penalty. That is 6 seconds for him, and Milk still has 6 seconds. So right now, Milk might be as far back as 6th position on penalties. And Milk has gotten past Redeemer. That was the turn 1 overtake, and Phantom. Redeemer is just almost perfectly splitting AlphaTauris right now, about 2.6 seconds on either side of him.
Yeah, if we take a look at penalties, Milk has 6 seconds, Redeemer has 3 seconds, Phantom 3 seconds, Tito 8 seconds, all in the back of Shredder, whoa, and Shredder 6 seconds. So Milk has to extend the gap to Redeemer if he wants that first place by 6/10 by the end of this race. He's on fresher mediums. I think he can make it.
So you see these two continue to battle. And Milk is coming up onto the back of Stig. And as you were saying, he would have to get past Stig by quite a margin in order to secure that podium position. So it'll be interesting to see how Stig handles this. Tito right on the back. Sergeant Milk actually sets the fastest lap on those mediums. He goes at 111.836. That is interesting. Those mediums have come on well for him if he's able to compete with the soft runners.
Tito's
right
on Shredder.
And Tito gets by into turn 1. Shredder makes a bit of a look back, but Tito seems to hold the position. Those newer tires are holding on well for him. Shredder's going to be struggling. As Victor on the softs, there it is, sets the fastest lap at a 111.438. By about half a second there, he's got the fastest lap.
Oh, Milk's on Stig as well. They make contact.
Oh, very close between these two. Touching tires. Let's see Stig. Oh, Milk gets the position.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder if the stewards will have a look at that one.
Oh, yeah. All the crashes this week have been self-inflicted. I don't see any big incidents between drivers, so it's pretty clean.
Redeemer still pulling a bit of a gap there to Phantom. Phantom sitting in 6th position. Tweaking up out front, still has that 5.7 second lead. As we come around with about 5 laps to go. Phantom getting onto the back of Redeemer here. Less than a second, so Phantom will have DRS. Let's see how Phantom deals with this section here. See if he can pull up to Redeemer anymore. Just getting onto the curve. Phantom goes a bit wide. That inside curve there is deadly. That super high curve unsettles the car. So Stig is 1.6 seconds behind Sergeant Milk, but with Sergeant Milk's 6 seconds worth of penalties, Stig is still in that net podium position. As we see Redeemer and Phantom getting kind of close again. There have been some great battles throughout this race. It's been interesting to see how the pit stop strategy lends to who's battling who.
Yeah.
Phantom still close on the back of Redeemer here. And Tweaking is crossing the line now. That will be 3 laps left in this race. See Phantom and Redeemer seemingly battle. This might be the final battle here.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Looks like Phantom's
Phantom all over the back. Phantom all over the back. Does he tries around the outside. Doesn't quite get it through there. Let's see if he can hold on through these next few corners. One of the characteristics about Xavier is there are a lot of medium speed corners, so it's overtaking can be difficult. So you have to take advantage of those heavy braking zones. And Shifts is in the pits again. I wonder what's up with him. Don't see any wing damage on there. Just looks like he might be making a last-ditch effort for a fastest lap here. Back in P10, there's might as well.
Yeah. He's almost gonna get lapped by Tweaking.
Oh, and he gets a 5-second penalty for crossing the pit line illegally.
Penalty or warning?
Penalty.
Oh, yeah. Phantom's on Redeemer for...
Around the outside. Can Phantom hold on? They're side by side going into this next turn. Phantom is ahead. Will Redeemer make a comeback or not? Redeemer's still working with that wing damage. And it looks like Phantom has gotten the move done. So Phantom has had quite the comeback here. Those early spins, he's made it work.
Yeah, but with penalties, no, they would stay the same. They both have 3 seconds.
Yep, both sitting on 3 seconds of penalties right now.
Tweaking heading on to the final lap. Going to the end for the second to last time.
As we head on to the final lap of this race, Tweaking crossing the line going into turn 1. The main battle right now is still between Phantom and Redeemer. Phantom has the upper hand currently. As we see Victor getting kind of close to Shredder, we'll see if he can do anything about it. And there's a spin. Stig has spun. I see a minor amount of wing damage on that car. I wonder if Phantom and Redeemer will be all over him or not. It's got that red fuel light going.
Yeah, I think almost everyone does.
Shredder and Victor kind of battling. As we see Phantom all over the back of Stig here. Can he get the move done on the last lap?
Oh.
Interesting spot for an overtake. I haven't seen one there yet, but let's see if he can hold on to him through the banking. We're watching this closely. Oh, Phantom all over the back of Stig. Let's see, is he going to make it working around the outside? Tweaking crosses the line. He is your victor. But oh, Phantom has contact. He's done. Redeemer's in front of him. Stig still holds on. Stig holding on as they go through the final turn. Redeemer in front of Phantom. As Milk gets the podium position as of right now. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's so close.
Oh my.
0.069 seconds.
Yeah, Tweaking won the race.
What a finish.
Almost as close as Tier 2. Well, closest Tier 2. Ritzy and...
As Tier 2 also had a finish under 1/10 of a second, but Stig holds on to Redeemer by 0.069 seconds. Phantom coming in at 6. As you see Shift still rounding his final lap. But the order today, Tweaking, Caveman, Milk, Stig, Redeemer, Phantom, Tito, Victor, Shredder, and Shifts. Wow, what a lap. These boys delivered tonight.
Yeah, Tweaking with the dominant win. I'll invite them for interviews in a bit. Hold on.
All right.
To the pews.
What a race tonight from Tier 5 at Breakout Racing League. Xbox, Tweaking your winner.
Oh, come
Good
on.
points haul.
There you go, there you go. Okay. Caveman. Milk podium. All right, there you go.
Tweaking the race winner tonight.
Hey.
What a dominant performance. 4.2 seconds in the end, but man, you held almost a 5-second gap that entire race. Pole position. Yeah. Well, fantastic job from you. Caveman there coming in second.
All right, so
That was
support. Do you want to start with Milk? We'll go up on the order.
sure.
Yeah,
Sergeant
be sure
Milk,
to include
that
your
was
audio,
a
guys.
good performance.
Yeah, it was a good race. Before I start anything, I promised Redeemer I would do this. That one was for his granddad.
Ah, very nice.
Fortunately, he did pass away, so this one's a little emotional for me, and obviously for him. I said I would do this, so I was pushing like
What a jester.
I was pushing like a madman, just to try and get my cap on stick, and the spin really helped me there because I don't think I would have got the cap otherwise. Had to pit twice, which unfortunately wasn't the best strategy for me at the time. Worked out for me in the end. Yeah, so happy I actually got this podium, especially for Redeemer there.
Yeah, what a nice gesture.
Yeah. I had to push.
Milk, oh, sorry.
Go on.
Well, yeah, really nice podium, making a great comeback to your food. What was your mind when you got that damage early on in the race? What was your mindset coming through? You know, was it like I just want to finish the race, or just, you know, I want to push, I want to get as many positions as possible?
Honestly, it was just push and attack as much as I could. Obviously, I had the pace throughout the whole race. I could have got onto the front row in qualifying. Unfortunately, spun. And then the race was a bit all over the place, obviously, with Blackwater. Was the first lap safety car. And yeah, the contact didn't exactly make me feel happy. Didn't put a lot of doubt in my mind, but I'm happy I finished the race and got this podium.
Yeah, very dominant. Very good performance from you tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Also, congrats to Hungry Caveman and Tweaking, obviously. Very fantastic races.
Alright, good respect being shown all around. As we go to Caveman. Good second place tonight. You were stuck behind that Alpha Towery of Phantom there for a while. How'd you feel about that?
Yeah, so I just came into this race trying to keep a steady pace, make an error-free race, no damage, no penalties. So it was probably not the best racing behind the AlphaTauris in the middle of that race, but I just kind of wanted to be patient, wait for them to pit, and then get into that clean air.
Yeah, well, you did something right as you ended up P2, but solid racing from you all around tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, Caveman. Good race. Yeah, good race. How did you feel? I saw you were getting held up a bit by Phantom. Were you just you wanted to get past him quickly, or did you know that the win was over already?
Well, I was using my ERS down the main straight there, but I just couldn't get a good enough launch off that last turn. And then when I finally got past him, I had no ERS left to defend. So I kind of just had to wait for him to pit there, and I guess it worked out. I don't think I was catching Tweaking no matter what. He ran like a pace I don't think I could have kept up with, as kind of evident by the first portion of the race.
Yeah, still great drive from you. Nice
Yeah.
handling of your traffic to hold that gap so you could still keep P2 in the end.
Thanks.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, now into Tweaking. Corey, you can start.
Well, Tweaking, what a dominant performance in qualifying there. You had your banker was
Yeah.
good enough for pole.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go out again, but they convinced me to go out, and then I think I got blocked by the Williams. So yeah, I ended up just having my banker lap as my only lap, and it held up, which was nice.
Yeah, that was quite the surprise at the beginning there in 109.2. But you held on into the race and finished the race with over 4-second gap. You held over 5 for almost the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that I didn't have a battle, but at the same time, this is not the best track for that. So I knew I had like good pace, and if someone was in front of me, I was just gonna pretty much try and be as relentless as possible until they made a mistake or I got through. But yeah, great race. I lost my last podium, so I hope this one holds up. And yeah, congrats to the other guys on the podium with me. Great race.
Yeah, sometimes not having anyone around you is a good thing, and tonight was evidence of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the only time I used ERS was for the safety car restart to try and get a jump, and then it was just like, don't crash.
Yeah, I remember you pulled away nicely from that restart, so.
Mm-hmm. Tried backing everybody up, right in the bank. So yeah, it paid off, and super happy to have my first win in my first season.
There you go, first win.
Yeah. I don't have any questions. Yeah, I guess that was it.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Yeah, it
Cheers.
was fun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was quite the race tonight. Your Tier 5 winner and podium sitters. We had Tweaking up on the podium, followed by Caveman and Milk.
Take care, everybody.
Yeah.
And that's everything.
Milk. Yes. There you go. Alright, see you guys. It was fun.
Yep. This has been Tier 5 Xbox Breakout Racing League Round 4 at Zandervoort. Have a good night, everybody.